What is up, everybody? Welcome back to. It's been a little bit since I definitely took a bit of a break. I definitely want to get back more into YouTube and just get back more into streaming in general. It's just kind of been a little bit hard too because it's also just been getting hot, like a lot more hot. Just like getting very warm, very warm, and I just also don't like having my fan on in the background, and I normally end up needing it on. But anyway, we're back though. PBL season 2 is back for its second season, and I'm very excited for this season 2 for at least this team that I'll be using. And this is obviously this is the breakdown for the video to just like cover my whole team and to cover. I'm just gonna go through an order of the picks, and then after that, I also have some grace transactions that I also will cover. But yeah, I'll just cover it all too. Just to at least I want to just cover everything. Why not? Like I like to just cover it all. And also do want to give out a big shout out to one of my great friends, Harris, as well. He drafted basically my entire team for me, and also helped me with my base transactions too. So very big shout outs to him. He helped me out a ton with my team, like literally everything. So yeah, wanted to give that big shout out to him too. And let's just get right started here. So I started off in this draft with second overall pick. I was really hoping that I could maybe try and hopefully get Dragapult with this pick, but it was taken first. It was taken very first pick, which is it's fine now because then I ended up picking, of course, then Chien Pao. Just because yeah, like next to Dragapult and Chien Pao are probably some of the best two mons on the board for sure. Like this is definitely a season or two where we're now allowing out of Dialga Origin in PBL now for the first time this season. So I maybe could have gone for that, but I decided to just go for Chien Pao just because also I really like this mon. This mon's awesome. Just it hits really hard. It's just insanely good. Its typing, Ice and Dark, is very good offensively. Its ability, Sword of Ruin, is obviously insanely good. And yeah, I'm always a big fan of Chien Pao. And then second round pick. Now, obviously, when the draft was going on here, second round pick comes around, and everybody sees what I take my second pick. And then everybody that knows me, I took Taylor Urshifu Rapid as my second pick. But also, yeah, I think like paired with Chien Pao, it's a really good pairing with Chien Pao and Harris for me to pick it up. And I'm like, yeah, I'll go ahead and try it though too. I've never really used, just because of how much I hate Urshifu, I've never used Urshifu Rapid in draft, and I've obviously never used it with Taylor, so yeah, why not? Yeah, pick it up with Taylor, and it's at least really good with Chien Pao. They both kind of cover each other's weaknesses very well, so it is really good pairing to have both of them together in the same draft. And then yeah, and then obviously since then I was second pick. I get right back around to my third pick, which then yeah, that ends up being Gliscor, which then of course very solid defensive on ground flying. It's got rocks, spikes, T-spikes. It's got poison heal, for when you hold the Tatsu Orb, obviously you can protect, obviously guarantee that. Very good just earthquake user too. Just it's got a lot of moves: toxic, U-turn, defog. Just yeah, hazards. Just obviously really good hazards mon as well. Plus like just really good defensive mon in general too though. Like just good, really good at ground immunity, and just amazing too. Obviously, it's quad weak to ice, but hidden power is banned in PBL right now, so don't need to worry about at least HP ice flying around and stuff. So there's also that as well. Just really solid defense bond, just take. And yeah, that's what I ended up taking to third round. And then fourth round comes around, and then I pick up Gobdingo with, you know, like, which with Gliscor as well, really solid pick too, because it's basically a mon that can also like stop people from spinning or defogging away Gliscor's hazards, and also just really solid fairy swapping for both Oshifu and Xianpao, and just a really solid special breaker and like just special attacker in general. It's got nasty plant, recover, T-wave, and yeah, make it rain is very good move. Shadow bomb, and then also it gets hex that you can tail with T-wave. Really good mon too. It's also a good scarf trick mon. So there's all these like good things that you can do with Gobdingo here. Just really solid mon in general. Always a big fan of Gobdingo. This mon is really cool. Very big fan of Gobdingo. And then next up on coming around for fifth round, I pick up Nihilego, which yeah, really solid special attacker as well. Definitely a Pokemon that you have to kind of watch out for, because if you end up seeing it come to a game and then like your opponent ends up positioning well, or to just like end up sweeping because then it gets the speed boost, or like if it's Scarf and just starts getting special attack boost, it can just sweep you. But I mean, yeah, like just really good special attacker, another really good T-Spikes mon, and then also like good just like rock setter as well. Just really good, like not also like good knockoff user as well. Like, oh, I mean like not like the greatest knock user, but it's good at using knockoff. It is definitely at least good at using knockoff, something that's definitely good for. It's got really good utility for this team. I really like it on this team. It's got really cool stuff that it can do here. And I really like Nihilego as a Pokemon too, so I was never really upset with this pick at all. Because it's a really cool mon. And I definitely do like it a lot. And yeah, and obviously, I mean, yeah, I guess I also did have it on my team last season in NCL. But I mean, that was also like later in the season when my team got a lot more offensive, and I didn't really use it as much because I mean, yeah, it was in the later half of my season. And then yeah, for the sixth round pick coming up after that, I pick up Taylor Berry Boat, which is a really good defensive mon. Electromorphosis, really good ability, because I think, you know, as we know, then yeah, as it keeps getting hit, its electric moves are just gonna basically keep getting powered. It's basically charged without the special defense boost. Then static, of course, also another really good ability. Damn, you don't really see too much, but it's got some niches. But static also a really good ability as well. Belly Boat's also one of the few Gen 9 mons that gets toxic. And this thing also gets slack off, so it's really good just defensively taking hits. And it can also kind of hit kind of hard too, depending on like what you're going to be going for. And like it's a really good slow pivot mon with Boost Switch as well. And yeah, like really solid mon to have as like a defensive Pokemon that has Taylor. Really good to do that with. And yeah, I'm fine with using Taylor Belly Boat. I think it's a really good, like at least like lower Taylor mon. I like it a lot. And yeah, Belly Boat's also like he's cool. I like him too. He's awesome. He's very friendly. I love this guy. And yeah, then for 7th round pick coming up here is gonna be my Mega Latias, which I'm very excited to use because I really like the Latios a ton. Like obviously, if you know me though, I love Latios. Latios is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Latias isn't really that up there, but I do like Latias as well a ton. I just love both the Latis a ton. And I'm excited to use Mega Latias for the first time. Because I think, too, this Mega is also, is of course, really good. It's definitely kind of fallen off in comparison to, like, Mega Latios, who's gotten, like, really good since the Luster Purge buff. And Mega Latias has kind of fallen a bit. But it's definitely still, this Mega is still definitely really good. Mist Ball is really cool. I really like it with the after Mist Ball changes. That's cool. And it's definitely a lot more defensive than Mega Latios is. But I'm a big fan of Mega Latios, and I'm excited to use it. I really like how it's going to be used on this team too. So very excited for that as well. I think it's going to be really interesting. Because yeah, its coverage is also obviously really good. It gets boosted recovery. It gets really good recovery. It's a lot bulkier too, which is really nice. And then another ground immunity is really nice as well. Just so Glide Squad doesn't have to do it all. And yeah, I'm really excited to use Mega Latias there though. Yeah, this team's got a lot that they can do on this team, and yeah, I'm very excited. And then 8th round pick coming around, pick up Eldegoss. And then obviously, yeah, its abilities, Cotton Down, Regenerator, Flexible. Regenerator is basically like the ability that would always be used on Eldegoss. But I mean, that's kind of like, you know, as a low tier grass, that's kind of what it does. It just comes in to just like swap into grounds because, yeah, like my ground weakness is pretty high. It's really only Gliscor and Latias. So at least Eldegoss helps. At least it's just a low tier grass if I ever needed it. It's not bad at all. I like this too. Just another low tier spinner as well, which I like. I like that as well. Leech Seed Synthesis. Got really good just utility support. And just aromatherapy too. I really like Eldegoss as just really good support option. Just help round out the team a bit. Since it's like a low tier, that's kind of what it does. What it needs to do, and yeah, I like it for what it does. And also, you know, this is also my goat. If you know me, Eldegoss is also like one of the Pokemon that I definitely like to refer to as my goat, because I call it Eldegoss. But yeah. 9th round coming up then with draft, and I ended up getting Bramble, which, like, this is also, yeah, like, the fact that this is my favorite type, probably not as good, but I mean, it's fine though. As far as the low tier fairies go, it is good. Good Intimidator as well too. That can just like come in. It can just come in and intimidate stuff, and like stuff they're not gonna come into like a lot of games, maybe like 3 games maximum, if that. But like, you know, like, it won't come to like a lot of games at all. But when it does, like, it'll just come in. It just kind of do what it needs to do, and yeah. And then for the 10th round pick, very much basically just a 1-pointer, but yeah, Greedent, just 1-point normal Pokemon that I need. Obviously, yeah, I'll need a normal type to help with Spectrium matchup, and this, even though I might not even bring it into the Spectrium matchup anyway, but I mean, like, you know, 1-point normal can never just go on with just a random 1-point normal. Cheek Pouch, good ability, just like go back up to full basically, and just, you know, do Greedent stuff, just random, yeah. Really, yeah, that's really all that needs to be said about it. It's not really gonna do much. It's Greedent. And then for the last pick of the draft, I took Taylor Torracat. I just threw Taylor on it just because, I mean, yeah, it costs no points to do so. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, just throw on Taylor for Torracat, because why not? It's just, you know, Torracat's funny. I like Torracat. It's one of my favorite Minute Evolutions as well, and it's a fire type. So I'm like, why not? 1-point fire type. And it's like another Intimidate Mon, why not? And yeah. And then coming up with these Grace transactions too. The reason why I also had some Grace transactions Which shout out to Harris again too, because these base transactions essentially got done in like 5 to 10 minutes. So it was very, very fast because we actually didn't have a big time frame to get these trades in. Had to do it very, very fast. And I also have a lot more trades coming after week 1, but I'll cover that for my week 2 video, just because that's when my trades will be in effect. So I'll cover it then. But basically, the first base transaction that I made, for some absolute reason, like, I don't know how this Pokemon was dropped, but Zamazenta Clown was dropped in Grace. So I ended up dropping Taylor Urshifu, and I picked that up. And yeah, like, I don't know why it was dropped. No idea, but I saw it dropped, and I hit up Harris, and I'm like, hey, you want to try to make this work? And he said, yeah, let's try to make this work. And like he of course, like he did the trades really, like he did really all the trades. A big shout out to Harris. Very, very awesome. This was really cool to be able to pick this up then. And then ended up making Gliscor Taylor, just so that then I at least have another high tier Taylor option then. And Taylor Gliscor is good, because then obviously you can swap out of it at the, if there's like a Pokemon with really good ice coverage, I can swap out of the quad ice weakness, which is really, really nice. And yeah, I like Taylor Gliscor though. I think it's definitely fine for this team for sure. And then the last base transaction ended up being Gobingo, just because I also obviously already have a steel type now with Zamacrown into Slowbro to just help be then a defensive water, since I wouldn't have a defensive water after Urshifu. But yeah, like those were my trades. And yeah, that's my team now for PBL Season 2. And I'm very, very excited to use this team. Once again though too, yeah, like this team is very much going to change a lot after week 1. But I'm very excited to use the new team as well. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen this season with this team, because now with having both Chientao and Zamacrown, it's definitely going to be insane. And once again, shout out to Harris for helping me with this entire team, because he literally drafted the entire thing for me and then also did all of the trades. So very much appreciate that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys for my week 1 match later this week. Peace.